guys, it's me Peter. I'm here Tuesday on Future Rebels. What's up? How's everyone doing? This week's theme is conspiracy theories, and I'm doing Titanic. Sorry if I'm looking down, I have like my phone and like some facts here. So the RMS Titanic is one of the three luxury boats from White Star Line, which sank on the 15th of April 1912. The route was from Southampton to New York City, and that was Titanic's maiden voyage. Titanic sank early morning of 15th of April 1912 by hitting an iceberg. What's crazy about this conspiracy theory is that the Titanic wasn't actually the Titanic. It was actually the Olympic that actually sank. So there were three ships produced by White Star Line: Titanic, the Olympic, and the Britannic. Titanic and the Olympic were very similar, and there were some people on board that actually said that the lifeboats actually had the name Olympic still on it, but they were like traveling with by Titanic. A couple of months before Titanic's maiden voyage, Olympic actually got into an accident with some other boat. On 20th of September 1911, the Olympic got into a collision with the HMS Hawk, and it was such an accident. The central turbine was damaged and bent the keel, so the Olympic was leaning to the left. Also, a lot of people said that Titanic was leaning to the left. So, days before the Olympic set off, a lot of people canceled their trips. A lot of like celebrities canceled trips, and famous people, including J.P. Morgan, the owner of the ships. It would take $7.5 million to repair the Olympic, which was a lot of money, and they didn't have money. The White Star Line didn't have money, so they switched boats so that if Titanic sank, they would get more insurance money than if Olympic would sink. That plan, and they also had this boat called SS Californian. There was also this one boat called the SS Californian that was supposed to transfer the passengers from the Titanic to the SS Californian. But Titanic only had like 30 lifeboats, and they were saving children and women first, and then men last. In the middle of the SS Californian and the Titanic was also the other boat. I can't remember the name, but the third boat was in the middle, and the SS Californian thought that was Titanic, and Titanic thought that was the SS Californian. But the person that was like doing like checkups on the SS Californian actually fell asleep. So when Titanic hit an iceberg, they actually didn't get saved. The conspiracy theory is that Titanic sunk on purpose. Some conspiracy theorists believe that Titanic was sunk on purpose to eliminate opposition to the creation of the Federal Reserve Bank. Some of the world's wealthiest men were on the boat, so they thought that they were going to like, kill them or something like that. The other conspiracy theories that there was a fire in the coal bunker. So a fire began in one of Titanic's coal bunkers approximately 10 days prior to the ship's departure and continued to burn for several days into its voyage. Um, like the theory that we learned about was it hit an iceberg and just like it hit an iceberg. That's a theory that's kind of like most famous. But there's also like this one book created in the 1800s. It's called Wreck of the Titan. There was like this one boat called the Titan would hit an iceberg, and same as the Titanic, and both of them like sunk in April. So that's fucked up. This next theory is that Egyptian mummy was contained on Titanic. His name was Amon-Ra, which stands for shipwrecker, and that's kind of like fucked up. Why the fuck do you want to have that? I mean, it's kind of like Curse of the Pharaoh. This one historian, his name was Lord Canterville, was traveling with Titanic, and he had a mummy, a sarcophagus, containing a mummy of an Egyptian priestess. The people that support that theory allege that the mummy had affected the Captain Smith reason, and that's why he disregarded numerous ice warnings. But I don't know how they hit an iceberg, how they didn't see the iceberg. It was very clear outside. There wasn't that much wind. This last theory is that Titanic got torpedoed by a German U-boat. Some Titanic buffs claim that the iceberg did not sink the liner, and it was destroyed by a German U-boat which fired a torpedo. They say this was done to collect on an insurance policy. The U-boat commander who had agreed to take part in the plot was reportedly related to one of the Titanic's owners, but this theory is not backed by any solid evidence. Both the passengers and the crew would have noticed a torpedo swimming into the ship. This theory can possibly be true, the last one, but I really think the one that I believe most is about the one about Titanic actually being the Olympic. And this last year they were talking about they were building ships because World War I was near, and probably the German wanted to start the World War before that, but if you know, World War I started in 1914. I hope you like this video, comment down below, subscribe for more. Watch yesterday's video, watch Bree's video, share a great conspiracy theory, and also watch last week's videos. Last week's theme was intros, so I really hope that you got to meet all of us and that you're really ready for this week. We sure are pumped for the upcoming weeks. Down below is our Twitter, it's Future Rebels YT. Our Snapchat, Future Rebels, which we will be posting on our days. My main channel, which is Abstract Peter, and my Twitter, which is Claire Mandela. Until next time, stay rebellious.